I just didn't even understand what was going on, bro. Like, that's not gonna make my actions right, bro. But I'm just deeply sorry, bro. I never even moved like that, bro. Like,
what's good, y'all? It's your boy, The Answer. Remember that call from Tory to Kelsey? Sound like he was apologizing for something. The state attorney is not trying to hear no appeals. We're going to listen to what he had to say about that particular phone call. And then we're going to go back and listen to the whole call. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Let's get it.
Hours after the shooting, appellant made a recorded call to Harris stating that he didn't even remember what they were arguing about, and he wanted to know the hospital where Pete was being treated. He blamed alcohol for the quote-unquote shit that he did. Now, the second one was later that day, appellant sent a text to Pete, to the victim, and that text was preserved. In it, appellant said Pete would probably never talk to him again, that he was sorry, and he blamed again the alcohol for the quote-unquote shit that never should have happened. And then the third and final is the verified Instagram post that I'll also get to. Now, appellant's assertion is that he really wasn't accepting blame for having shot Pete, but for causing a rift in the relationship between Pete and Harris. And that's just nonsensical. First of all, Harris told the appellant she was at the hospital waiting for Pete. So if there had been a momentary rift that night, it was over because she's now at the hospital waiting for her friend that she's known for 7 years to be released and checking on her. Second, the appellant didn't apologize to Harris, but yet he anticipated that Pete would never talk to him again. He was clearly accepting responsibility for something very big, something that applied to Pete, but not to Harris. And as appellant said he couldn't remember what they'd argued about, he wasn't accepting blame for anything he said. Finally, appellant said that he expected to receive backlash once word got out. Now, backlash for causing a rift makes no sense, but backlash for shooting someone does. The evidence in this case was compelling. Turning to a few of the issues that have been highlighted here today, I'll start first with the Instagram post. This was appellant's verified account. And a few times today I heard opposing counsel mention Brady, but Brady was never mentioned in appellant's opening brief or the reply brief. It can't be raised for the first time at oral argument. And frankly, it has no application here because the things that were turned over were inculpatory, not exculpatory. So when it comes to the Instagram posts, they were turned over upon realizing them, and there was no, many of the case, as you'll see in the respondent's brief, many of the claims that appellant raises are forfeited by a lack of objection at trial. And one of the things Your Honor asked is, did counsel ever ask for redaction? I don't see that anywhere in the record when it came to the Instagram posts. In fact, counsel didn't even object on the discovery basis. The objection was solely based on foundation. So discovery doesn't work for appellant on appeal. And as to foundation, the question really is whether or not there is an inference that can be drawn that a statement was made by a party. If so, it falls under the party opponent exception to the hearsay rule.
Y'all got out safe and everything.
Huh?
Y'all got out and everything y'all good?
Megan's still in the hospital. I'm outside the hospital.
What hospital y'all at?
About what?
You said what?
I said Megan's in the hospital still. I'm outside the hospital waiting.
What hospital are you at?
I don't know. Let me see.
You chilling with the answer?
Feeder, something like that. Feeder.
Yo, bro.
This is a free call from...
Sure.
Regardless, I know she probably never ever gonna talk to me ever again, but bruh, I just want you to know, bruh, I was just so I didn't even know what the was going on, bro. I never do something like that, bro. So I just didn't even understand what the was going on, bro. Like, that's not gonna make my actions right, bro. But I'm just deeply sorry, bro. I never even moved dog. Alright, it is what it is. Regardless if I get out of here today or not, bro, I just want to let y'all know, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I never did that if I wasn't that, bro. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
That's what got him convicted, was that audio right there. That audio got him convicted. I'm going to tell you why. What all that he did on the stand is what he asked her to do. See, I never heard that audio. See, but this is where, and I tell, right, see, rapping is an action. They turn into a character, right? When it's time to get real, right, you can put me in front of a math test, and if it's a math I don't know how to do, I ain't gonna pass the test. When you get in that tank, you don't only phone call, hey, you call the attorney? Yeah. The bail bondsman? All right, come get me. Click, that's it. Ain't no hollering. Ain't nothing to talk about. You just asked her, do what you gotta do to get me out of this. So that meant when you got on the stand and did that, and that's everything the jury considered. The tables in turn, I think they're gonna give him the whole thing.
You chilling with the answer?
Talking about a recording that wasn't considered, like we call it a case of case. This ain't no team Tory or team Meg. This team who did what. I don't give a about how it go. I said from the beginning, if he did that, he out of line. But if he didn't, he's out of line. And that tape right there is what convicted him. When we sitting here saying, yo, how did that jury come to that conclusion? It's that tape. Because that tape, totally everything that was Kelsey, whatever her name, everything that she called herself getting up there doing is what he asked her to do on the tape. So they're gonna be like, nah. And then he's saying, I would have never did nothing like that if I wouldn't have been. They're the one that really grabbed me, right? Have you talked to my security, right? As if security is mad at him. Why would the security be mad at him? There's only one reason why security mad at you. Did you grab his? That tape is what got him convicted. The table didn't turn. They gonna stretch it. I'm gonna tell you again, bro. This is the entertainment business, and these start believing they role. It's like a going deep cover, and they gotta pull him out after so long because he really started to believe that life. It's a piece of evidence that had been here. We didn't know that existed. We sit there saying, how the they convict when this girl got up here and changed her story? This. Well, we see why, because it said in the audio, do what you gotta do to get me out of this. So that eliminated all of that. What they went back to is her original story. They held that. They listened to that. It makes sense.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I said, man, unbelievable. What y'all think about this whole rap persona thing? People getting into character, don't know how to go in and out of character, and really don't know the real ramifications when that character faces what that lifestyle brings, as evidence with this. He totally cracked under pressure. I mean, I don't know if he grew up like this. I don't know what Canada's like. No offense to them. But bottom line is, shutting up is always the best thing. I don't care what the circumstance. So anyway, it's your boy The Answer. Like, comment, subscribe. This is going to set the internet ablaze. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Until next time, we out of here.